Okay then, Nathan. So in terms of your setup, as we discussed, posture was a little bit rounder in terms of the back. Okay, so I just about caught you kind of doing this movement here now, I think. Maybe not. You sort of put the club there. Oh, you just there you go. Across your chest and just tilt forward to keeping your back nice and straight as we lean forward. Okay, if we sort of round off the back or put our head down, it rounds off the back up here. Okay, now you can't move as effectively. You're putting more stress on your lower back. If you try to swing further than what you're allowing yourself to do, you're putting your body under undue stress. Okay, so getting that back in a nice straight position. Okay, trying to stand nice and relaxed there. If we just look at your posture kind of here now, just look at, I mean, as a checkpoint, just look at your head, look at your ears. Okay, your ears are above your shoulders, whereas this one is so far down here. Okay, neck down, I think you put a lot more pressure on your back there. That one there now, you just see your head position, it's a lot more kind of freer off your chest. You just got more mobility from that position. Okay, so in time that'll become more and more relaxed and freer. Okay, so the move you made before, again, slightly restrictive back swing because that sort of rounded back, okay, and swinging back. Now from here, as we go, put that line back on, as we swing through, moving away from that yellow line and never really get anything back to that yellow line. If anything, your left foot jumps away further from that yellow line, and that's going to cause the ball to get hooked or pulled off to the left, and the weight then finishing pretty much on that back foot there, as you can see. So this one here now, as you go back, okay, nice kind of full turn. It's a bit longer than your last backswing, wasn't it? You compare your backswing.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't said swing longer, have I? I just said get your back straighter. And now you're going, oh, okay, I can move it more now, okay. So your back's gone longer there now, okay. So there's the blue line or yellow line, okay. As we swing through, we're going to move towards that line and then move over towards. Now you jump away a little bit, as you can see, but for the most part, at least now there's some element of you moving towards that blue line there. Your knee starts to get, now your left foot does jump a little bit, we said, but at least your right side now is kind of twisting through. And that finish position, in comparison to that finish position, I'm sure you can say there's a lot less stress on the back there.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you watch golf on TV, which I'm assuming you may have done recently if you started playing a bit of golf, you'll see golf swings now. Those two movements are very, very different, aren't they? That swing was a lot fuller, a lot more fluid, okay? A lot less stress on the back, a lot more relaxed, okay? A lot more efficient moving this way, so your body, knees going into the knees there, weights through your left side, where this one in now you put a lot of stress on that right knee because basically most of your weight is back on this foot, you see, leaning back because you've been leaning back on the right side, and yeah, your body's going in that direction while at the same time your club is going in that direction. Well, that's going to cause a game of tug of war with your back, isn't it? It's like your back's trying to recover everything, and it's just going to cause you some really sort of physical issues in terms of straining the body. And as we said, if this this swing movement causes the ball to go to the left, you then incorporate a swing that sends the ball to the right, yeah, you might get lucky, the ball might go straight. But if one of those two yellow lines becomes more dominant one day to the next, the ball now is not going to go straight, it's going to go right or it's going to go left, and you're going to have to try to adjust to that, okay? And also by being on the back foot will often hit the ground behind the golf ball. Now you're going to add into a miss the ground element. I'll just lift the club a bit high off the ground, so it'll just come and just miss the ground. Well, now you're trying to miss the ground and try and stop go left, so that's going to be swinging the club out to the right. Then the ball then starts going too far right. Oh, bugger, what do I do now? I need to try and get a left movement. You're just going around in circles, chasing your tail out. And yeah, on some days when you're in lots of shots on the range repetitively, you hit the ball quite nicely. But when you're on the golf course, it's one shot every 5-10 minutes. It's not as easy to be as consistent over and over and over again, is it? Okay. So that kind of makes sense, then, yeah? So just to run through that quick as a sort of summary there. Better posture allows you to swing further. Don't think you've got to swing further. Just take the golf club back as you did before. Just because you can move further now, you will do. Don't have to worry about doing it, okay? Focus more on the movement from here now, move into that left side. So there's movement there. I would practice that movement at home, we said, with that club on the left foot, just rotating. When you first did it, it was a little bit of kind of, how does my hip kind of get from here kind of around there? Well, what am I kind of doing? But after like 3 or 4 goes of doing that, sort of watching me do that, sort of copying, you kind of got it. And then as you kept doing it more and more, that movement became more and more loose. It sort of got more and more greater range of motion. So the more we can do that, it becomes more of a, I understand the feeling, and also I'm more flexible. And in terms of golf, the more flexibility we can create in the golf swing, the better. Okay, mate?
Yeah, perfect.
Good man, good stuff. Right.